Hey guys, what's going on? Greenville Gear here. I got a kind of a quick mail day today. I got 2 packages in. I got a box of some cards here, and I know what this stuff is. I just haven't opened them yet. And then a single card, stuff I had ordered over the Christmas break on eBay for the PC. So I'm excited to show them to you and share them. So the first box I just cut this is from Elite Co 3. Nolan Klein. If you don't subscribe, you probably do. You should subscribe to him. He's one of the kind of dudes with videos online that kind of got me back into the hobby, and I love to watch his breaks and PSA reveals because I just end up seeing stuff that I like and want to collect, and I think a couple times I've actually bought stuff from him. He's really sort of gets the hobby and cares about it and wants to have fun, which I think is the whole purpose. So anyway, so there's the slabs there. There's his card. Obviously, Cardboard Futures on eBay, Elite Co 3 on YouTube. Anyway, his stuff is awesome. So that's that. But these are the cards that I got from Nolan. One of the things that I'm trying to do, like with my collection, is obviously, like a lot of us, I have a lot of stuff from the 80s and the 90s, and rather than having piles and piles of that stuff, and actually I just had this one out on my desk. Of course, the classic 1990 Topps Frank Thomas. It's in pretty good shape. You know, it was in a binder from when I was a kid. The centering isn't great. I probably wouldn't send it in to have it graded. But that's probably a card I'd like to keep and maybe have slabbed. And so one of the things I'm trying to do is just kind of basically clean up my collection and get some of this old stuff. If I can get stuff slabbed cheap and then I just kind of always have it, I will. And so the first one is this Bo Jackson 88 Donruss. You know, love Bo, one of my favorite players. And so this is in a mint 9. So and actually Nolan talks about this a lot too, and I'm of a similar philosophy that 9s are fine. And so you know, you're paying a premium for a PSA 10, but that card is mint and it looks really good. And so that's the Bo Jackson card. Again, not a really valuable card, but just a card that I kind of just want. And in a slab. Card probably that I had or have, and I've probably sold raw or will sell raw. Another one, a good example, this is the 89 Fleer Ken Griffey Jr., also in a mint 9. And Nolan was selling these. I think he was sending in, you know, obviously some bulk PSA submissions and hoping to get 10s, and these things just didn't work out in terms of 10s, and so he's selling them, and that's cool. So I'm happy to pick them up. So there's that. Just a sweet card. So that's the Griffey in a PSA 9. I'm going to put that one here because that one's kind of different, but we'll talk about that one last from Nolan. This one I just love. I love the blue and the yellow and the contrast. It's really about colors. This is the Barry Bonds 86 Fleer update. I guess a rookie. The centering is really close, but maybe just not perfect for a 10. So it's really cool to have that. So that's my Barry Bonds 86 Fleer, and now I've just got that card. I've got it slabbed in a 9, and that'll just go into PC. So excited about that. Another similar card is another Griffey, one that I had or have, and this is a mint 9 in the 89 Donruss. Love it, right? Classic with the rated rookie logo. This card has, by all accounts, kind of jumped up overall, but I'm happy to have it in a 9. And so you can kind of see what I did is I just kind of went through, and Nolan will actually combine shipping and stuff for you. He'll do like a $3 flat rate, and you saw how well they were packaged and everything. So these weren't expensive at all, but it was just kind of fun to kind of pick up a few from him. So that was the 89 Donruss. And then the last one was another card that I have, and I actually have a raw version of this card too, which I will sell now that I have this in a 9. And this is the classic 1990. This is also just a cool card. This was #1 in the set. And so I had the whole set, the whole box set for some reason. But now I have the Griffey card, which is really the kind of money card here, and a pretty card too. So you can kind of see what I did. I was interested in getting a bunch of 9s. Okay. The other thing that Nolan had and he was selling, and I had been watching this one for a while, and then I finally pulled the trigger because I just thought it's a gorgeous card, and here it is. Kind of been looking at it for a long time. This is 2001 Topps debut. It's a near mint 8, which is fine. Michael Vick auto on card in the Virginia Tech uniform, cool shot. So I'm just really excited about that one. It's numbered, as you see here, to 499. So really cool card. I think it's my second Vick card in my collection. I'll probably stop there for now that I've got a couple really sweet ones. I think I showed the other one in my best of 2019 video. So anyway, just really excited to have that one in the collection. So this was kind of the higher ticket item. It wasn't crazy, but that was the one that I was looking at, and then I thought, well, I'll get some of those PSA 9s, and you saw those. So those were my pickups from Elite Co 3. And let me show you this other one in this envelope. Let me have a sip of coffee. So this is the other one I got. And this was another deal on eBay. And I'll cut this carefully because I like to reuse these if I'm shipping cards, which is awesome. So this card, I kind of went back and forth. I've got this from Desert Ice Sports, and actually there's a little ad. You could have gotten this cheaper on my website. Unfortunately, eBay doesn't allow me to put this in my auctions. Okay, so there you go. So there's Desert, there's Brad. Thanks, Brad. So Brad and I kind of talked through on an offer that I made on this card, and those of you that watch the channel know that one of the things I try to collect in terms of my PC is T206 cards. I've been doing that for a while, but my mission on T206 cards, and again, I think it's important to have goals in the hobby, because you kind of got to focus your collection. You can't collect everything, is to kind of upgrade my T206 collection. I had bought a bunch that were 2s and 3s in the last 10 or 15 years, and so I've been selling a bunch of those, and just for my PC, I've been upgrading to 4s and better, and Hall of Famers and so on, maybe some interesting backs if I see them. So the latest addition is this Harry Hinchman, which is a T206 in a PSA 4, as you see here. He played for Toledo. Really a nice card. You know, the registration isn't perfect. The card is in pretty good shape. But what's really cool about it, I think, and it's the first one in my collection, it's actually an old mill back. And I didn't have any of these. And so I thought that would be a cool addition to the collection. And so I'm just really excited to add this one to my collection. I think I have one polar bear back. And most of the others, all the others, are Piedmonts and Sweet Caporal. And so it's cool to finally have an old mill back. And it's at a PSA 4, which is kind of my benchmark now. I want to do 4s and better for the PC and what I'll kind of hold on to. So anyway, really fun mail day, first mail day reveal of 2020. Hope everybody had a safe and happy New Year's Eve celebration, and I'll talk to you soon.